let's talk about the I am not technique. It totally works. It works insanely well. In fact, it almost works better than just your normal manifesting because when you want something, a lot of times you're pushing it away from you because you want it. And we want to not want it because if you don't want it, you're tricking your subconscious mind into thinking that you already have it because you don't want it. And we all do this. We all manifest the things we do not want because we don't want them and we're resisting what we don't want. So every day when you're manifesting, or every day you wake up and you're like, I don't want to get stuck in traffic. Well, you're going to see traffic because you're thinking traffic. So the universe delivers traffic. So if you start to resist the things you do want, because whatever you resist will persist. So if you start to resist the things you do want, you're tricking your subconscious mind into into attracting it. So saying, I do not want to make 25 grand this month. You're saying, I do not want 25 grand. And it works because there's no resistance. You're not resisting the thing you want. You're pretending to resist it. So whatever you resist will persist. So, resist what you want and it will persist. So it's a way to trick your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind ultimately just wants to keep you safe. It will, it keeps you safe. It gives you the things you need, when you're thinking, oh, if I could just get this, then I would get by and I'd be happy. Well, guess what? It gives you just that. So if you're tricking it and saying, I'm not rich, I do not want 17 grand this month, or I do not want this, you're going to get that thing. And you all know this because you've attracted things you don't want. And you've probably said, man, I don't want this in my life. And then here it comes. So you can flip the script. You can start saying you don't want the things you do want. And ultimately, we don't ever want. You shouldn't want. Wanting is a state of mind, like waiting. If you want something, it means you don't have it. So you're basically admitting to your subconscious that I don't have this. So by wanting something, it pushes it away. So if you do not want, that'll actually trick your subconscious mind into thinking you already have it. So like, I don't want a new car this year. I do not want a new car this year is going to help you get a new car because it's helping you create no resistance towards the thing that you want. It's a trick. You're tricking yourself. You're resisting it so that it will persist. So you can actually resist the things that you want. Pretend like you don't want them because ultimately you shouldn't want. You should never want because wanting means you don't have. Wanting is a state of mind and you don't want to be in that state of mind. You want to pretend like you already have. So the I am not technique completely works. The only other way I've found to manifest without resistance is to put yourself in the present moment. You got to learn to be present and try to manifest from a state of gratitude. The I am not technique has done wonders in my life. I personally don't use it as much anymore now that I've learned how to be non-resistant. But in the beginning, if you truly aren't believing that you can get what you want, this is a great technique. It's until you've gotten better at being in the present moment and really truly learning how to manifest, this is a great way to trick yourself into getting the things that you actually desire. We got to start by not wanting it. Thou shall not want. You shouldn't want things anyways. So if you say, I do not want to be rich, this will help you become rich. Otherwise, you can do things in the form of a question like, why am I so rich? How did I get so wealthy? Why am I so successful? Putting it in the form of a question also tricks your subconscious mind into thinking that you already have it. Thinking that you already have it is the key. And if you don't want it, you already have it. You know what I'm saying? So like you're saying, I don't want 10 grand this month because I already have it. You know, that's putting yourself in that mindset of already having it. Because if you already have it, you do not want it. And if you want more, you already have it and you want more, don't say you want more. Say you do not want more, and that creates no resistance to the thing wanted. If you resist something, it will persist. So you got to have, zero resistance when we're manifesting. Otherwise, you can go the opposite way and trick yourself and resist it completely, the things you want. Do not resist the things you don't want, because then they will persist. This is it's a weird little trick, but it completely works. You want zero resistance in your life. Resist nothing. It is as it is. Let things be how they are. Resist nothing. If you're trying to change the current situation, resisting it will not change it. The best thing you can do with the I am not technique is actually resist the things you want, because it will persist. So you're trying to drive to work and get a good parking spot. You say, I do not want a good parking spot. The universe hears, I want a good parking spot, because you're tricking yourself into manifesting what you want. The universe will already give it to you. It's you that are flawed. You're the one who's not manifesting properly. So you've got to trick yourself into manifesting what you want. If it's not working for you the other way, then you've got to try the I am not technique. I am not rich. I do not want 17 grand this month. That helps you. It's just like wishing, I don't want this disease. I don't want this cold. I don't want this sickness. I don't want this depression. When you do that, you're causing all of those things. So start to resist the things you want, and do not resist the things you do not want. Try it out. Put it to the test. I do not want this, or I don't want that. It works. And for the things that you actually don't want, don't say that you do not want them, because you will get it. It's a quick trick to manifesting. And if you really, really want to level up your manifesting, learn how to be present in the moment when you're doing your manifesting. For more videos on that, click here. Peace out.